So what just happened is right after we set the normal default V1 world record, immediately next run we set the hard world record. Back to back, very cool. Now this one doesn't really use the strategy, it's just the same standard strategies but just 4 seconds faster than world record. Now we're just playing a very standard game, again like I said, so we're just gonna roll around for one turn, see what properties we get, and see where we're gonna land up and see where we're gonna play. Now hard limitations are pretty basic, right? All you really need to know is that they're far pickier with how they trade. And what I mean by that is that in easy, you could trade for $900 if they have $1,000, right? But they will, in hard CPUs, they refuse to drop below $200 maximum. So there is a couple limitations, and there's more than that, right? Depending on how their play style. Like if they're in an auction, if they have $25 in their like total, but they have properties that they can mortgage, they will mortgage those properties for bidding, because in their eyes, you're putting them at a huge disadvantage paying $25 for something like a red property. So you can either exploit that to your advantage or just go past it and just ignore it. And so that's why hard is usually slower, because there's very subtle limitations like that that kind of push it to be a slightly slower run. And now because we got orange very quickly, I think this is a world record speedrun after all, we're gonna try to trade for to keep him at that $200 mark. And because that's how hard CPUs work, he's going to accept it. And now I have $1,000 right there, so I can put 3 houses on each, and then 4 houses on that final property at the top, because it's just how it works. Now we're gonna bid 200 here, and you're gonna see what I mean by mortgaging properties like that. I'm gonna go for 270. He's gonna bid 319, and that's way over than what I was gonna trade for him. So I pass on it, and we move on with our day. Now double roll here, so like you can call that a small time waste, because better luck means I would be in jail for less time. And so every time he lands on property, I'm just gonna start bidding his maximum, because this is like the strategy I talked about in my normal run, except the CPU does it pretty much automatically, and it's very fast. Now I'm gonna bid $320 here, and he's gonna pass. Very cool. And now we're just gonna wait a little bit, because he will trade for a lot of money for that property, actually, because they do like that property. So he rolls an 8, he gets to go, and now we're gonna wait. I'm gonna roll a 2 or a 3 here, best roll in the game, and I'm just gonna trade $376, because like I said earlier, hard limitations, you can only bid up to $200 until they have $200 left. So I bid less amount, just only $300, pretty much just breaking even. But what actually mattered there was because he mortgaged properties, we broke perfectly even, and now he's in an even worse state. So I'm just gonna bid $300, and he's gonna bid over that, and I'm gonna pass it property, just because I really need to push him downwards a lot, because I'm trying to kill him with an orange property here, and hospital fees do not help that case. And so chance card, advance to the nearest railroad, and because Green Railroad's mortgage, perfect, and I just go ahead and I start putting down houses. And now we wait, top rolls an 11, and as you can tell, that's game. And so if you like this world record video, you can go ahead and subscribe. But yeah, that's it, so goodbye.